kills.
Hello, everyone out there on the internet. We are NoSkill Entertainment, and if you've been paying attention to our disastrous little adventure, it is our 1-year anniversary, and we decided to take a new format style. This will be the third attempt at this and the first video release, so you can tell our track record is keeping on brand as always. But with all that being said, this is gonna be a very fun and interesting setup. Something we're trying a little different. But we're going to be telling some plans for the future, old-time classics, and we're going to be focusing on summer because at the time of release, it's currently hot as shit outside, at least for most of us. But with all that quick introduction out of the way, I'm going to start working our way down the line with the very also favorite Deej saying hello in his avatar of choice.
Hello, hello.
After that, immediately rolling onto the not so surprising choice of our key editor and chief of scale services, Brandon.
I'm gonna get you over for that. Hi. Yes, over there. All right. Fucking goblinoid.
Love you, buddy. Oh yeah. And then my fellow green boy, brother in arms, brother down there, Adrian.
Green boys, let's go.
Green
Scaling.
boys.
Fuck you.
And all the way down at the end, Frazier finally showing up to work for the first time in decades. For the anniversary specifically. But he's here, he's representing the weeb culture. Say hello.
What's up? Yeah, of course. It's the 1 year. Gotta be here for that at least. See you guys next year.
Expecting a pizza party? We don't do that in this company.
No. That's car dealerships.
No, we're in California. We only have flatbread parties.
Wait,
we
you
have
guys are getting
flatbread
paid?
parties. We have California sick days. We have like 9 of those a year, which I feel is a good flex in the modern climate, but that's just me.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I work for the federal government. I don't get shit.
You do, loser.
Yeah.
But with all that out of the way, guys, and hopefully actually tying back into that a little bit, it is summer months. This is the time to go out and do stuff. I hope Adrian at some point is able to, and he's not just the home goblin that he is, stuck indoors all day.
No.
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 Do you see him? No.
Is this always in that dark room?
No, I have windows.
He just
Oh,
He has a window.
Singular window.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, prison rooms I think are required to have that.
For reference, it's a bay window, so it's literally the length of my wall. So, yeah.
It's like a half bay.
You know, Fraser, you lived in this neighborhood. You know what our windows are like. They're huge.
No, it looks like my old room.
Yeah, exactly. I think
No,
your window was
Fraser had
actually
a bay
smaller than
window,
mine.
and that shit was like 20 feet wide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I was thinking of The Office. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the office had a prison window.
Yeah, that one was. Yikes.
No, mine was fucking huge.
Anyway,
I don't necessarily have a bay window, but I have a series of windows that take up my whole wall, and it's annoying when I have to open up all of them individually.
Yeah, that's pretty par for the course where you live, though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. But sucks.
anyways, back on topic. It is summer.
There's
and
a topic?
These windows are going to be. Yep. These windows are going to be swinging open, and we are going to have some fun plans individually as well as creating content. Jumping into VR chat is our first attempt at it, and it's been going pretty well, despite the fact that 3 recording attempts equals 2 videos total, one of them only being several seconds long. But we're doing pretty good, all things considered otherwise. Nobody's gotten in trouble. We haven't picking fights with random people on servers. We haven't been banned from anything.
Yet. It's inevitable with us.
We haven't done a lot of things. We got chased by a Core Knight demon, but that's to be expected when you roll with this.
Yo, that's crazy. I think I missed that.
I think you missed that too. We were searching for the Mothman. Didn't find him.
Oh, I'm still looking, by the way. I haven't found it yet.
Continues.
The search
I just want to
continues.
take this moment, real quick. When we were on the Demon Slayer Avatar World, you know, shout out to the kids that were there saying that Michael Jackson isn't dead. I don't know how old you are. You were probably not here when Michael Jackson unalived. But, shout out to you. I hope you live your best life. I hope you find $5 on the ground.
Yeah, he's living in Cuba with Tupac.
And Elvis.
No, Elvis
Elvis is an alien.
definitely.
He just went home.
Yeah, he went home. I was gonna say.
He just went home. Oh, who's gonna go see that movie next month?
Let's
Which
go.
one?
Elvis Presley.
It's literally just called Elvis. The guy looks just like Elvis. It's almost disgusting.
Which is sad. It's kind of sad. No, it's not
It's
scary.
not
That's
sad.
sad. He was a handsome man.
He was, but like, don't
For
get me
the
wrong, I
time
love
in the
Elvis.
50s, that was the epitome of a handsome man.
I
mean, he
know
still
this
is, in my
dude
opinion, but like,
existed, but I'm intrigued.
bruh.
Not
yeah.
to be
Yeah,
out of line,
I'd
but
probably go see
Elvis would
it.
come on the radio and diners would get flooded. Someone would have to come through there with a mop and a
Sure.
bucket. That's how bad that shit was.
Dude, I love Elvis. So good.
Trust me, there was many taped off like crime scenes of like exploded ovaries all over the dining room floor. And
Also, audience, don't let DJ deceive you. He straight up told me he does not like Elvis. Do not let his lies fool you. Do not be deceived.
I want to say maybe 3 songs by Elvis, and then some of the covers that I've heard, I think fucking slap.
Ah, so they're your Metallica. Got it.
No,
You
not
know, I should
Metallica, dude.
expect
Like,
the
trust
guy
me,
who
I
pays that
respect-
much for Metallica to not like Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's not that I don't like Elvis. It's one of those I respect the legacy and the music that he has produced because so many other bands have sampled off of his music throughout the years. Same with the likes of Kiss, like Kiss. And I respect what you have done for the music community. But when it comes to my personal selection, I like aggression or hardstyle. A lot of hardstyle. I like a lot.
For his days, he was the most aggressive thing on the radio.
True.
That is actually very true. Yeah, didn't he get arrested a few times because they were just like, you were dancing too sexually on the stage. You can't put the sex in the dance.
They put the sex in
Yeah,
the
exactly. That's exactly what it is. I think your mom was there. She said that to him.
Yeah, honestly.
Mom got
That was probably the charge.
No. Wait, no, it couldn't have been my mom. My mom's black, and he was dancing like black people did back in the day. So it couldn't have been my mom.
All right, cool. That is. All right.
I guess we're doing better.
I can't even. I'm just trying to talk about a movie, people, and this is how that goes.
But this is like on brand for us too.
Welcome to NoSkill. Get on the derail train and shut up.
I guess. Well, that's part. It sounds shitty. That's part of my summer plans. I'm excited to go see that movie. I think it's gonna be fun.
Honestly, me too. Yeah.
Same.
Sounds interesting.
Fuck.
Granted, now that it's former. Sorry, Brandon. Go ahead. See Dragon.
I was just saying that it's interesting, and I'm actually kind of want to see it. Even though when it comes to the older type singers, I wasn't a big fan of Elvis. I was more of a fan of Frank Sinatra.
Fair enough.
I was about to be really mad at you, but you know what? That's fair. That's good. I'm okay with this.
Sin.
Yeah.
Dude,
Frank
we were gonna go
Sinatra.
see his son, and he passed away before the
Yeah.
concert.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Dude.
I heard that. I was like,
I
damn.
gotta take a walk.
Yes, yeah.
Bye, host. Later, nerd.
Yo, free speech channel. Let's go. DJ, say something. Go now. Go. Quick,
Mars
before he sits
landing.
down.
The Mars rover wasn't real.
He's still like halfway in the
The
chair.
Mars landing.
Hold
You
up,
put
I
me on
gotta
the
fix
spot
it or
and
no?
think something. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, Phobos 2
No,
was a
but
lie.
honest-
The Russians found aliens. They're afraid of Mars. Said it. Can't take it back.
Oh, real talk. I think that would actually be a concert.
Okay.
I could actually go back in time and watch a concert. Frank Sinatra and the rest of the Rat Pack would be absolutely
Oh
lit.
my god. That
Yo.
was
That's a tough one.
Yo, that'd be sick.
I'm stuck between that and Hendrix.
Yes.
I have such a soft spot in my heart
Oh,
for
Jimi
Jimi Hendrix. Holy
Hendrix
shit.
was a fucking bump.
Oh,
legend,
yes.
man.
Oh, the only
I love
reason why I would
this
choose Jimmy is like before he lights that guitar on stage, I will take the stage and steal it from him. Okay, like I could use that.
You're
DJ
gonna
would
take the
fuck up the
stage?
timeline to steal Jimi Hendrix's guitar.
It's like fast forward back to 2022. DJ's a wanted fugitive. They still can't find the guitar.
DJ,
Time Lord
barricaded
known
under-
for stealing fucking music.
DJ,
memorabilia.
how is that any different from this timeline?
I haven't stolen Hendrix's guitar. Yet. I need to bring him to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum. Trust me, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum, tougher to break into than you think. I don't know how Tenacious D did it.
I would imagine. Well, I know how, but I don't think we can talk about that.
Yeah, we can, that joke is off TOS. Not doing that one.
Damn it.
If you know, you know. Just saying.
If you know, you know.
And look at that, we're talking about civil clips. Here we are talking about committing felonies. Yay!
What's this we? It's you.
It's you, my guy.
You guys set me up for it. You guys are. What do you mean?
You didn't go in for it.
No.
No.
Guess
See,
what I
you
can
guys
do?
are
You can't.
influencers.
Shame finger.
And look at that. Now he's abusing me on camera. I might need to
I'm
take a walk.
disciplining you.
Anyways, trying
Back
to
on
find the
track.
rails. We appear to lost several hours ago. Actually, Deej, you're a good starting point since you do something every 10 minutes. You got any fun stuff coming up for the summer?
Well, I actually have a bunch of plans, and if I go into all of my plans, I'll be here for the entire podcast. But just to
Just give us a quick rundown.
yeah,
give us the highlight
a couple
reel.
light points. Points is I have a lot of concerts lined up. The ones that I'm looking forward to the most are Hollywood Undead and Papa Roach.
Yes.
Haven't seen Papa Roach.
One of those is so good.
I haven't seen Papa Roach since 2006 when they opened for Avenged Sevenfold, and I lost my mind.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a good show.
They do a good show. I can
Yeah.
confirm.
Falling in Reverse is there. Meh. Not like excited to see them, but also not hating seeing them.
I feel that.
DJ's gonna be screaming the lyrics the whole time.
I already know.
Oh yeah.
That's just
This guy
DJ
knows a
talking.
lot more songs than he wants to admit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we gotta remember who. Never mind. With my luck, he will watch this one episode and be like, slander, objection, hearsay.
Let's do it. We're
You
always
know what?
slandering
You're
around
probably
here.
right.
He gets
Yeah,
slandered
yeah.
by his own Twitch chat. So I mean,
Oh yeah.
You know, fair enough.
So for safety purposes, I'm just gonna say I'm not excited to see them, but not hating seeing them. But then also there to see Hollywood Undead, whom I have never seen,
They're a good show.
Wow.
and I'm
You
excited. for this.
Oh,
That
they're
was a
so
great
good.
show.
They're so good.
Well, when they first came out with Swan songs, I was in the military and I was too busy to do anything because I had to work.
Okay,
DJ, I feel like you were that guy who was figuring out how to download hentai in the military.
Oh no, I was still absolutely.
DJ's that
using
guy that
LimeWire
figured out how to
get-
do it.
Trying to get like polyphonic snippets of choruses of Hollywood Undead songs so I could use them as ringtones.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
DJ.
for NoSkill audience,
Just
for
gauge
context,
yourself.
for context, I'm old as fuck. Okay. Now, past that, after that concert, I'm looking forward to a day to remember in August,
Yes.
which I'm excited for,
Me
and then.
too.
Are you about your tickets? Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I would high five you, but my
The
arms don't
14th.
work. They're gonna stay on my lap.
I can't wait for it.
don't worry, I got it for you. Brandon, lean in. I'm proxying for DJ.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Adrian, I knocked over something in your room.
That's fine. I do it all the time.
Universe, would y'all reach?
It's totally fine.
I'm just saying right now, would y'all like reaching across me to give a high five? In an alternate universe, I just got Eiffel Towered, like right now, right here. You guys saw it first.
Whoa.
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 You guys
Jeez,
did the high five, and I was in the middle. See, that's all it took.
There's a more discreet
Y'all do
way to
this.
ask for fan art. Like, please shut the fuck up.
Audience. I expect Picasso.
If anyone sends a stick figure art to DJ, he'll probably still love it. Cry. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, I will put that
Yeah.
on the fridge
Can't
forever.
make this happen. Just
We
saying.
got a Twitter.
No,
Throw
but
it on the
then
No
the-
Add
Skill
a
Twitter.
But then the other two things I'm looking forward to is they finally announced the dates for two anime conventions that I've been dying to go to again, because ever since the pandemic and we were in lockdown, they basically went nope, and then every single venue to host a convention all said no when we were able to start up again. So we finally got a hotel that's willing to do convention pricing blocks. We finally have a venue to actually hold the thousands of people that want to share a nerddom. And I'm so excited. So Kineticon and Anime Boston, I'm coming for you everywhere. That sounded really horrible. Next,
that sounded terrible.
I didn't mean in that context.
Keep it rolling. Hard transition.
His head movements make it better. I'm sorry.
Oh, and then when he locks eyes with you,
really
you just hear a deep ass voice coming out. It's the best.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
DJ head cranks 90 degrees. You my woo, your last no shinderu, partner.
Can we like
VR was a mistake.
I'm telling you, like I said before we started, first video, third mistake.
Dude, that's why it's gonna be. That's why it's the third impact.
Fuck it.
VR's third impact.
If we're going by impacts of detriment to societal growth, VR is probably the fucking third impact.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
it's up there.
Anyways, Brandon, Summer, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Concerts here and there, looking at possibly in June, and I'm looking more forward towards August. We'll have 2 concerts back to back. One of them will be the Papa Roach, Hollywood and Dead, Falling Reverse one, and then 2 days after that, I have the A Day to Remember concert, which I am very excited for. Since I've already seen the Papa Roach Hollywood and Dead tour, they're just coming again with Falling Reverse, and I'm like, fuck it, I want to see Falling Reverse, I'm going. That's just it, really. There's not too much planned yet. Things could change.
So no orgies whatsoever. Like nothing.
Who's inviting him?
FurCon doesn't stop in Nebraska.
Also true.
Oh my God.
People there know how to make a certain aerosol.
I know I give you a lot of shit, but if you ever want to do stuff like that, I got a friend. She's pretty cool.
I'm good. I'm good.
She is really cool.
Just
Her name is John.
I talk a lot of shit. I want everybody to know I'm supportive.
Pretty sure I'm glad you laughed at that one. I hope someone would. Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't know nothing. What are we talking about?
Oh,
Adrian, how about you?
Dude, I work too much. I ain't got plenty of shit. I'm gonna build this computer and take a day off probably. I'm chilling.
Tell about that PC you're building though.
No.
Do it. Come on, tell me.
No.
Come on.
Anyway,
no.
so I've been putting it off for a while because we just got like a lot of stuff going on. And then I saw that MSI was making an Evangelion partnership, and I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna have to do it. And I'm currently doing it. I'm currently texting one of Mikey's friends about parts of this specifics and specifications. I'm getting everything figured out. So within the next 2 days, everything's gonna be ordered basically. That's fun.
Give us the specs, because for a
nice.
first PC, it is baller as shit.
Hold on. It's got.
He's got the resources.
I am. It's got an MSI Mag B660 Tomahawk motherboard. It's got a liquid cooling system. It's got a 2060 Ventus GV12G. I'm only gonna have 16 gigabytes of RAM that are DDR5.
Fine.
And then I'm currently getting the power supply and something else figured out as well. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But all that's fun.
Sounds great. Sounds perfect.
Yeah. It's gonna last me a decent while. That's what I really care about. Plus, it's mainly for the drip. It's for the drip. Also, it's got like 7 bands.
Nice.
Yeah, the whole
That's
case
so
looks like
cool.
Ava Unit 1 from Evangelion.
Yeah.
So that shit never gonna heat up. That shit gonna be cool as shit.
I hope so.
That reminds me.
Cool story, bro.
I just got a
I've
whole
seen
box
Hollywood and Dead before
about
you. Get fucked.
This big, full of Corsair fans to swap out and add more to the Omen.
Oh,
Sure,
hell
you
yeah.
do need some. You got great ventilation, but you need more.
Yeah, it's stock. It only comes with 3 fans for the whole case. So we're adding 2 more 120s, an extra 92, and then removing some of the restriction plates to get the airflow really moving through there. So
Nice.
gonna be some PC
5
building
fans
going on
and
in this house.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
You know what you're doing though. I'm a gorilla putting together an HE.
I don't know what I'm
That's
doing.
true. I'm a
did lot
gremlin
of
putting together an
research.
HP.
I did a lot of research and I still
We don't.
fumble around like a damn buffoon.
Yeah. No, we do research and we got nothing, dude. We had to call in an expert,
That helps.
Seriously.
I-
like
an expert.
like an expert.
I finally got his work schedule in, so one of these days he's gonna be able to pop in and hang out with us.
I hope so. That'd be
I
nice.
can't wait
I want
for
him
that
and Ben in here.
podcast.
It's gonna be hilarious. This kid's a train wreck. You guys are gonna love him.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic.
So is that all the goblins doing this summer?
Dude, I got nothing going on. There's no events I want to go to. There's no concerts going on. At least that I care about, really. That's about it. I
Fair
work
enough.
too much.
Yeah, it happens. It gets like that sometimes. How about you, Frazier? You got making any plans while you're on isolation?
Yeah, because fuck it. 3 years of this shit, and now catch it. No, basically, yeah, no, seriously, like, that pisses me off. I was so fucking careful. At the tail end of this, that's time to catch it. Basically, once this, my isolation ends, it's gonna end probably sometime the end of this week. But summer plans, it's kind of late summer, would be SAC Anime. I don't know what shows are coming up other than Aftershock, which is what I really want to go see. And I do kind of want to do some camping, though, when it gets nice out.
I'm
would be
so
nice, yeah.
down. Let me know. I'll load up the truck.
Yeah. What are you thinking, like Collins Lake, or?
I'm down for Collins. Collins is always a good spot.
Yeah.
Try to
other
stay
than that, really,
away from the
not
bay right
much.
now because it's full.
Yeah.
It's full right now. And then I heard Dylan's is real bad days, like real bad.
Yeah, no, I like that's why I was like Collins Lake, maybe Berryessa, because that's like, like only like what, 45-minute drive from
Oh yeah, that's
us.
not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
When
Yeah,
it starts
other than-
getting cold again, I wouldn't mind getting a couple people together and renting out a cabin up in Tahoe. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, hell yeah, that'd be
That would be
great.
hella cool.
A little
That'd
bit
be
of snow
fun.
drinking.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you've been out there before. I forgot.
I used to live there, dude.
I forget.
Yo, hey, we should just plan a NoSkill trip out there.
Fucking trip to Tahoe. DJ is gonna land in Reno and then never leave. He's gonna be in Boomtown
Honestly.
headquarters.
He's gonna
Yeah, he's
right,
gonna,
like,
no, he's
the
not even gonna be at the
casinos
hotel.
and-
He's gonna be in the
Understand,
terminal.
I wish you don't understand. I wish I had more time when I was out there at the family reunion because I told my mom, like, dude, is Boomtown still a thing? I don't care that I'm like 3 times the age of all the other kids that are going to be in there. I don't give a shit. I want to go to Boomtown. She goes, we won't have time for you to go to Boomtown.
That arcade is
Damn.
so sick, right?
Yeah.
Mom, why do you do this to
Pretty
me?
good.
You know what's crazy?
I'm an
Circus
adult who's
Circus
still
dropped
abused.
off 60% of their arcade. Boomtown got more shit. I don't know why that transition happened. It's ridiculous.
Boomtown is like amazing, dude. You can't deny. Boomtown was sick. It is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Also, I'd be walking around Cabela's for like 4 hours. I don't know if anybody knows the Cabela's out there is like 5 stories tall. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Mikey has a terrible sense of direction. He's got it.
Yeah, I've been in one
No,
of
I
those
just want to go see what they got
stores.
out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one in Arizona
But yeah.
that I used to go to. Oh my god, that store is fucking huge. Get lost in it.
If we all walked in, we'd all get lost in different aisles. Frazier would be down at the archery. DJ's checking out guns.
Yep.
Me and Adrian are looking at MREs and boots. Brandon's got
Yeah.
a sleeping bag rated for 0 degrees because, lizards.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's definitely something I want to do again too when it gets nice. Is more archery, because I do have my bow. I just haven't been able to use it for almost like half a year.
Yeah, there's
Point
like
proof.
nowhere around you to do it too.
No,
Especially now.
there's like 2 archery courses out here. There's like the YOLO Bowman, and then there's another one that actually has like a full like trail archery course. They're
Is
there.
there
I just
really?
haven't really. Yeah, it's like right out between Davis and Woodland. It's not where
no,
it's
I
not
know
the
the one
gun
you're
range.
talking about that's out there. Yeah, no, I know the one. I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah. I think it's like because that'd be a lot of fun. Because I went out there a while ago with some of my friends from Davis, and they really loved it because it was like their first time shooting.
Yeah, those people.
But we didn't do the full course.
I'm just throwing it out there. If you ever want to, I have a huge ass front yard filled with turkeys that aren't paying rent. If you ever want to try.
Same here. No, same
So
here.
do we, but our
Yeah.
neighbors will freak out and get PETA down here in about 9 seconds.
See, I live in a state where hunting is damn near a necessity amongst everybody here. My neighbors would be like, thank God somebody did it. I was 3 shakes away from doing it, but luckily that guy came around and did it.
I would love
Well,
to
your
see
state
DJ in our
mostly looks
neighborhood.
like it's in the year 1702.
Also true. I'd love DJ to do that in
Yeah.
our neighborhood and have the cops call them so fast.
Especially here in Connecticut, the turkeys have I forgot what it's called, but essentially it's illegal to kill or hurt this animal if you can avoid it clause. So if you like, there's signs everywhere saying to watch out for turkeys, and then amongst my neighbors, they're just like, dude, we got like 45 of them. 1 or 2.
Ain't no one gonna
going
count.
missing.
Ain't no one gonna
Not
count.
here. Who's gonna tell? One of my neighbors
Right.
already said, he was just like, who's gonna tell? We're all 70. Who's gonna say shit?
That's
Oh no, I
just
hit
tell
it
the
with my
Alzheimer's,
Chevy Impala.
So what if all of a sudden I have a turkey in the oven? I ain't saying it's wild. I buy it from the store.
So
Don't
what
taste
if it's
wild.
Thanksgiving in July? Mind your business.
Right, sir, why did you kill this turkey? Right? Sir, why did you hit this turkey? Oh, it was in the road. Sir, it's on your roof. I mean,
I drive up there too.
right,
hit it pretty hard.
Yeah,
I hit it
we
pretty
had a
hard.
freaking peacock the other day.
So can I keep this, or?
It's a
Wait, where
lawn
did you see a
ornament.
peacock that's not 98?
It was actually on, I think it was 98. I was driving down there and I saw this blue thing just on the side of the road. I didn't realize it was a peacock at first. And I'm
he
driving
lives
this
out
county
there.
road, so 50, so it's like 55 miles an hour, right? Peacock just walks into the middle of the road. I lock up my brakes and nearly go into the ditch trying to avoid it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
He
a
lives
week-
out there. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
mess
no,
with
no.
his road.
Like a
There's
week
signs.
later, I saw a trash can. Yeah, no, I saw a trash can out there that said 55, and then there was just a peacock feather just sticking out of the trash can. I'm like, oh my god, did someone hit it?
I can.
Because it
Probably
wasn't
not.
me.
I hope not.
Yeah,
That
I
peacock's
think you
been
just
there
admitted to
forever,
committing a
dude.
crime, dude.
seriously.
No,
That
no,
and
like
emu.
that
Those
peacock
emus.
does not care, dude. No, dude,
Yeah.
emu will fuck up your car. But no,
Yeah,
that
if you
peacock's
hit
been
emu,
living
no,
there
there's
you got
forever.
problems.
Like,
Well, no, there's that guy that has like those like 4
singular
emus.
peacock that lives on that road, and it's like it's mine now.
So he lives in like an industrial like shed out there because the owner just has a peacock or whatever. That peacock
He's a
has been there as long
peacock,
as I can remember,
emus.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it just walked
He
out in
just
the middle of
chills
the
in the road.
road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
He'll
well, that's the
sleep
thing.
in the
He
center of the
like he
road.
moved out.
Just because.
He moved out into the road before I really had a chance to like react to it.
Yeah. Now that it's summer, he sleeps on the center line.
Yeah.
oh, that actually reminds me of a story. Speaking of
Go on.
asshole birds that like to sit in the middle of the street, if I may interject.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, my friend Sasha, lovely girl, she is absolutely terrified of anything that has wings. She thinks it's the devil. Okay, this girl will run from pigeons. But one day we were going to go hang out. She came to pick me up, and then when we were leaving off my street, there was just 2 turkeys chilling in the middle of the road, and she starts panicking. Like I'm talking, she starts the Lamaze breathing. Like she's about to give birth right now. And she's panicking. So she slowly like rolls up to these birds, and I'm like, ain't nobody here, ain't no cops around. Floor that bitch. They will move, and if they don't, that sucks. So she doesn't want to. She's just like, no, there's a no kill clause for the turkeys. Ain't nobody looking, and I ain't gonna snitch. I know street rules. But ultimately, she didn't want to, so she rolls up a little bit closer, and then one of the turkeys starts pecking at the at her fucking bumper, and then the other one walks over to the driver's side door and starts pecking at the door handle. She screams
You don't fuck with turkeys
as
like
loud
that.
as she can. Dude, she screams as loud as she can. So now
Damn.
that sound is bouncing off of my eardrums, off of the walls, and off the windows, and back into my eardrums. I heard the same scream 4 times in less than a second. So I'm like, let me get out of the car and handle this shit. And she goes, no, don't get out of the car. The turkeys will kill you. What?
What?
I'm 6'5" and I'm 270. I'm pressing the X button. I doubt it. Let me go see them. Let's go find out. So I get out of the car. One of the turkeys like takes 2 steps towards me, and I became like a field goal punter, and I just like threw a kick as hard as I could at one of them. He backed away, and then they both ran off, and I was just like, problem fucking solved. What I didn't see was another car that was about to turn onto the street, now honking at me, thinking that I'm an asshole for trying to kick at birds that were doing nothing.
Well, you are.
He
An
flipped
asshole.
me off.
But that's
Yeah, you
unrelated.
are.
Yeah, that's a little bit unrelated, but you know.
In this
It's like
case, I
on
wasn't
brand
an
for you.
asshole towards him. I was being an asshole towards fucking Thanksgiving pigeons.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Moral of the story is, if you're a bird, get out of the road. You're not paying rent. You get in the crosswalk like the rest of us.
I'm sure they're gonna take that argument to heart. I think that's gonna translate well into
They
turkey.
better. They better.
Fucking
Gobble,
DJ.
gobble, motherfuckers.
And I'm talking about the poultry
Anyways.
turkey, not the people of Turkey. Let's get that out of the way right now. Okay, all right, good.
I love the
The
people of
poultry
Turkey.
of
They're
Turkey.
great.
So do I.
Mm-hmm.
They got some character. It's fantastic. But on an unrelated note, because we did have a topic before we started dealing with birds that you really hate for some reason.
No, I don't hate the Cheetos. These two were just assholes, though. Like, they deserve.
Okay, sure, whatever you say. I don't doubt it. DJ got a thing against birds.
Okay.
Bastards.
Taken after Iron Mouse.
You mean Queen?
What I was gonna say is, it seems like we have a real mixed bag of plans for the summer. Some people doing little things, some people do a lot of things. You're some people. It's a good time, especially since we're in the perfect environment. Nice, beautiful stars out, campfire going, a little bit of ambient light. Let's get into some fun story time since we're already rambling. But anybody got any good old summer stories? Things you did when you were kids? Things you did recently? DJ, whatever you've gotten into like last week, because you do shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
if we went back to childhood with DJ, we'd be here like for like 2 days straight. Ugh.
This guy.
I'm trying
Nobody.
to think here.
We'll just say event.
Oh, I was
We'll
gonna
just
say-
that.
What?
I mean,
Like, I know we have some
What?
stories from when we were in Scouts.
Oh, I got a lot of summer stories.
Yeah.
If nobody wants to start, I'll fucking start.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find one that's, that's
Go for it,
appropriate
Tree
and
Master.
won't get us flagged.
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
I said go for it, Troop Master. How you doing?
Oh, I thought you said tree badger. I'm like, damn, that was a direct attack. Why you gotta be like this?
No, I know better than that. Come on.
Anyways,
Alright.
so a long time ago, actually, long before I knew Deej and Brandon. Why was I throwing peace? That was weird. Anyways,
That was strange.
It's peace and love, man.
let me do the
Don't
Nixon.
ever say that again.
I'm not a crook.
I'm an alcoholic.
There are my noses huge.
in.
They're breaking in.
Ah, Watergate.
Arrgh.
Quiet down. It's just the wind. Anyways, why is my Kennedy better than my Nixon? Anyways,
It's really not.
shut up. I feel like it is.
No. Go on.
Anyways, I knew a long time ago. And Fraser, this is gonna be a good jumping off starting point because you remind me of Scouts. I was in Scouts with Fraser, and a few of our other friends that you may or may not see come through the channel. We don't really know that everyone's so scattered these days. But one of our buddies, Mando, you guys know him well. Adrian, I think you've met him once or twice.
Dude's fucking bark.
Yep, that's the one. That's the man.
There he is. That's the one.
It is.
That's the one. So we all used to go camping, do trips, hung out on the side. That's how most of us are all still friends these days. Actually, it reminds me of ran into somebody else. We got to talk about that off recording. But
Okay.
we used to do all kinds of crazy stuff. And some of the trips we did, the adult supervision was really good and it was a lot of fun. Other trips we did, I feel like they just cut us loose in the middle of fucking nowhere. And
Yeah, they
said,
just
"Go
needed a
for
weekend
it.
to recharge
Have fun."
by themselves.
Well, you were in the
Pretty
middle of
much.
nowhere for one of them, Mikey. It was literally Lost was in the name.
Yeah.
Okay, the Lost. I'm not talking about Lost Coast. This is a different one. Aiden, you know this location very well. Bass Lake.
Yes,
Ooh.
sir.
So-
Yeah, that's nice, right? That's nice.
Yep.
It's a beautiful area out by Yosemite. If you guys are ever in Yosemite and you need a place to stay, Bass Lake Resort or the small towns with Airbnbs around it, gorgeous. Please do yourself a favor and check it out. So the only thing is, if you do a bike trail around there, that's called the Bass Lake Loop. If memory serves, that's what it's called. It says for intermediate to advanced cyclists. It really means advanced only because the first part of the loop is
that's a
beautiful.
lie.
You start at town, do a flat loop, do a little bit of incline, and then some steady declines, and then you flat and you decline really steep. The round trip back is 7 miles switchbacking all the way up a hill, and it is was it like a 50 or 60 degree grade? It was some ungodly steep hill.
Yeah, something like that. God.
God,
So
I think I blew
we
my
did
knee
this
out on
trip.
that.
It was terrible. We did this trip. It took us hours because that you were just crawling up the second half. And it was fun. We had a good time. We had been building up and conditioning for it. It was only 25 miles. It was short for us, but the difficulty was just ridiculous. And keep in mind, it was summer. It was like 95 degrees outside when we did this, so there was no shade anywhere. We finished the bike trail. Everyone's exhausted. I fell at 30-ish miles an hour. Brian fell going faster than me, and I just saw rolling for in a dust cloud for 30 feet. I thought Case was going to pass out. It was not a good trip. All in all, it wasn't the safest trip. After we get done with this, the adults just cut us loose at the lake, and they all went to take a nap because they did the same trip. There was 40 kids running around. No, okay, that's an exaggeration. Our trip was 20 people. Sorry, got caught up in my own bullshit. There was 20 kids running around. No adult supervision. We made a raft out of a downed tree we found, and we were canoeing around the lake.
Yep.
Deadbeat tired. 8 of us are just laying across the tree, not doing anything, just floating in the ice cold snowmelt water because we were dying from that trip. It was so much fun, but man, that was poor planning on the difficulty of the ride, poor planning on the supervision of the kids after the adults are too worn out. And then at one point, did I remember this wrong? Did they just leave James's sister with us and tell her to keep an eye on all of us?
No, they did do that. They did do that.
Oh, bro, she's younger than us. Who is she going to be
Yeah, I
bossing
know.
around?
It was just she's the only girl there, so she's more responsible than all these idiots. No.
Choose extra job. I
She's
feel
as
there
bad
was
as
2 or
us.
3 trips where we left, and we just come back, and she's got James in a full standing guillotine, and he's tapping for dear life. And we're just yeah, that's the responsible one. Also, I still keep up with James. I'm sure he's gonna be pissed if he sees this. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
So, dude,
Heard you were talking shit, kid.
Go ahead, say something. I'll call your sister. I swear to God.
Sister time. What's up?
She'll straighten you out in a heartbeat. Done, son.
What's on, fam?
She's gonna yell Wu-Tang and DDT your ass into the dirt. Even with kids.
If they yell
I would be
Wu-Tang or if they yell whoop whoop, it's okay, you're all right. You don't mind injury.
Or alternatively, womp womp. Got that out there.
Oh my God.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I Did you guys? Did I send you that clip of Lily talking about when she got caffeine poisoning?
No.
She was in high school, weighing a whopping 107 pounds, and she killed an entire 6-pack of Red Bull in one sitting.
Oh.
She had heart palpitations. She was sweating. She was having panic attacks. This is a full disaster.
In my line of work, people do that on the daily, dude. It's crazy.
Bro, put thrusters on her feet. She'll launch to the moon.
Oh yeah, I think she said she slept for an hour that night, and she just had to shake off the effects over the next 2 days.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Sad womp.
Jesus, no.
Meanwhile, my big dumpy ass, when I was in my teenage years, I was tossing back like 3 cans of Monster BFG a fucking day just to get through school.
Why?
Dude, okay, because I was a degenerate. I was a degenerate fucking teenager. Like I was.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Compared, that's a lot nicer than who I used to be. Like I'm talking some of the
No,
shit
it's not.
that I got into.
No, it's not. You're the same person.
Say on this recording.
DJ, you say things on the
Trip
daily that you
pants,
can't say in recording.
Fangs, choker, biohazard goggles with a matching biohazard shirt and a matching biohazard pendant.
Like think of it this way. Especially I was the kid that was wearing the trip pants, metal
Also,
molded
audience,
shit,
notice he's not
t-shirt.
denying any of this. He's just moving the subject
Wait,
along.
didn't you wear your
because
trip
it's all
pants to
absolutely
the
true.
dry cleaner the other day?
He did.
I had to. Well, that's the dry cleaner.
He had to.
Yeah, no, I thought you were getting something done and you just wore trip pants out in public because you felt that was
Oh yeah,
acceptable.
because I had to get something dry cleaned.
You wore trip pants or fat pants, however you will call them, to the dry cleaner. Why?
I had to get my hats dry cleaned. They're dry clean only. Yeah, my hat's legit saying dry clean only because I was about to throw them bitches in the washer, and then I was like, oh, I actually like these. Granted, now that I have my hentai hat, I have no clue how to wash it. When that thing gets fucked on, I'm apparently gonna have to just buy another one and wait 6 months.
I feel like you can wash that. Oh yeah, he bought a
Maybe
hentai hat.
Windex? Oh, dude, it's fucking sick too. I put it in the chat. Put the picture, put the picture in the
You
video right
sounded
about
so
here.
disappointed. Yeah, you did. We
Yeah.
saw it.
Yep.
And put the picture that I put in the chat right here.
Did anybody else have any fun
Work for me.
summer stories?
I was gonna say, I was gonna say Pinnacles, Mikey.
Oh,
What's that?
yeah. That one wasn't too bad. Are you talking about the
It wasn't
Risk game?
bad, but yeah. When
Oh
we were
my God.
we were just throwing lit matches at each other when we were trying to play Risk.
What was this wee shit? You and Tom were throwing lit matches at everybody.
So was what was it Hans and
Okay.
oh who else was
Starvo.
it?
Darvo,
Oh,
these
Paul.
are the people I live with.
Paul. There we go.
Okay, Paul gets a pass because Paul. You know what? Actually, we can't say that on stream.
Do you wonder why I'm so fucked up?
Yeah.
Because I grew up around people like this. Degenerates like this belong on a cross.
Very apparent and seeing the connection.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
our scout troop was so sketch growing up. We actually
yeah.
had to follow the leadership of a guy who made thermite plasma in his garage.
Big facts.
What the fuck?
This is true.
What?
Yeah.
If you couldn't cut it,
Dozer.
no, but he actually had the common sense not to use a sand pit because he's an idiot and he melted a permanent hole in the floor.
I remember that.
What the hell?
Our
man?
scout troop was where they sent you if you couldn't socially fit in anywhere else. And there was like only 2 or 3 times in the history of the entire time we were there where someone showed up and we had to decline them. That's how accepting we were. We took every
Yeah.
problem child, from mad scientists to people who actually, fairly enough, one of them opened up very recently as a very open and accepting to the extreme diehard furry, which is hilarious. I had my feelings. And like I said, nothing against it. I just thought it was so funny that I guessed that right, like years ago when I was a kid. I still keep up. Good kid, by the way. Who was the other really crazy nut job? Oh yeah, Tom. Mando. Yeah. He
Yeah.
was stuck with us, so that should say a
Obviously.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throwing matches during a wrist game. Oh yeah, that one time he scolded an entire thing of Tang powder. He like put a huge,
That was
the
funny.
scoopers
Oh, yeah.
that are like
Me and him were the
that
reason we can't have
big?
suicide. We weren't allowed to make mixed drinks at the restaurants anymore.
Yeah, he got one
Because
of
we
the
just kept
scoopers
daring
like this
each other to
big.
put stupider shit in.
He dumped it in a Gatorade bottle, and there was this much Tang, this much chat, audience, everybody, in one Gatorade bottle, and then he
Oh my
Which
scolded.
for anyone
and then
who's
he got
had
sick.
Tang, that is
No,
far
put
too
the
much.
Tang, then you put
That is
soda,
far
then you
too
put
much Tang.
something else in there too.
That's the serving you use for the big pitchers for Gatorade and shit. He had that in one bottle. Oh god.
I think he put syrup in there too, like actual like pancake syrup.
That was Sean, I think.
Oh
Was
yeah,
that-
no, you're right. No,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was Sean.
either him or Sean. 'Cause that was not. I was dumb, but I wasn't that dumb.
That was Sean.
I mean,
Okay.
It seems
Okay.
that someone
that was like the
disagrees.
one line. No, I'm definitely really stupid, but that was one thing I
Alright,
knew
Fortress
better
Slayer.
than to do.
We were the leaders for a long time, so we had to get our
Yeah.
shit together very quickly to make sure nobody got lost or lit on fire or lost downstream or stepped on a hornet's nest for the 4th time or got bit by the same snake twice. We had to stay on our toes.
Yeah.
God, I hope my whole scout
get their
troop watches
eyebrows
and just
singed
put all
off.
these kids on blast right now. Fuck those guys.
They deserve it.
I just want to shout out, like, y'all remember how like off the wall gnarly those old school Tang commercials were?
Oh yeah, dude, those commercials.
Yeah, that's true. They were freaky.
The Tang monkey.
No,
I wanted to high
the
five him so
Capri
badly.
Sun. Capri Sun
Oh.
commercials were the shit back in the day. Silver
those are
Surfer
sick.
would explode off of the fucking thing and start throwing drinks at people like he's a ninja.
Mhm.
Capri Sun commercials were nuts.
There was
And
something.
now,
Dude, a
yeah,
lot of those
like,
commercials back
Sprite
then were just
Cranberry.
off the wall.
Because that's how you
Oh,
got everybody's
man.
attention. Trust me, I didn't care for Hawaiian Punch when I growing up. Now I love the shit. But like at first, I was like, you know what? These commercials are actually kind of cool. I'll try it. Even though I'm not a fan of it, Mom, keep buying it. That dude on screen says I need this. I need this.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, I love this.
With alcohol.
Anyways,
True.
I was gonna ask. Don't even start. I got a story for that.
Don't.
That's for
Yeah.
later in the
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah. Let's put a pin in
No,
this.
no, this isn't a bad one. This is the Dorn Beach one.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Let's put a pin in it. Is all.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, do any of you guys got a summertime story? Because I know Adrian's got some shit. He was there for a lot of what we did. And we could get
I
to
got
him
one.
in a minute. But I
Yeah.
want to hear what DJ's been cooking.
I was debating on a barbecue one from 5 years ago or one from when I was 14. Fusion dance. Yeah. All right, because I can't.
Just
move
putting
my
you on the spot.
So, I was 14 years old. My mom in our household, so it was myself, my brother, my stepsister, my mom, and my stepdad. And they tried to do this thing when we finally all moved in together, where we have like one big like family outing, where we all go somewhere and just hang out as a family for like a week or so.
Mhm.
But my mom would do like all these subtle things she wanted us to guess like what the trip was going to be, instead of just outright telling us. You're talking to a degenerate 14-year-old that doesn't care about anything but skateboarding, and then 2 9-year-olds that don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm the degenerate 14-year-old, by the way. Yeah. So,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
excuse you.
Sorry, I was taking a drink and you gave me a horrible flashback. We're good.
Like, all my brother wants to do is play Xbox, and all my sister wants to do is play with their fucking Bratz dolls and watch Hannah Montana.
Oh,
They don't give a shit.
do not
I sure
miss
shit
that,
don't give a
dude.
shit.
yeah.
No.
I miss those days.
So my mom, she leaves like this envelope on my bed, and she goes, "Day 1, first clue. The place that you're
Okay.
going, is a bustling city, filled with streets and entertainment. But alas,
Detroit.
there are demons who will try to get you in vain. Where are we
Away.
going?"
Also Detroit.
I'm like, Mom,
Detroit.
Mom, if we're going to Nolans, you need to tell me right now.
I was like, Mom, the place that you're talking about, it's down the road called Van Buren Street. You're talking about hookers. It's okay. Are we going to Van Buren?
Hookers. Did you go?
Well, apparently
did you
I
go to
was
Van
wrong.
Buren Street?
Oh no! So finally, I convinced my mom. Like, listen, 2 9-year-olds and a 14-year-old really don't give a shit. So she finally goes, "You ungrateful bastards! We're going to Las Vegas."
Oh shit! Why?
Well, just the family trip. You want to take 2 9-year-olds and a 14-year-old to a place of sin? How dare you?
And she gave you shit
let's
about
go.
having cartoons with sex in them? Wow, I hate
Oh, yeah. Well, take me to Vegas, but doesn't want me to watch Ren and Stimpy.
DJ,
Come on,
I just
man.
need you to know Vegas can't even have a regular Baja Blast.
They got to put tequila in it.
I know.
Yep.
And here's what the entirety of this Vegas trip was. It was us just going up and down the strip, going to each casino where we would go play in their arcade. And if they had like some sort of roller coaster ride on the roof of the casino, you know, a safe place to put a bunch of children, we were gonna go do that.
Okay.
And I remember vividly. My brother and my sister backed out immediately, as I expected her to, and as I expected my brother to, but he's one of those, oh no, I need to prove that I'm tough and big and strong like my older brother, and I can't back down or else he's going to make fun of me. I'm going to make fun of you regardless. I'm going to make fun of you regardless, whether you do this or not. So, because it was in the contract that I signed when you were born. I'm always going to be bigger than you and better than you. All right, anyway, so, we were at the Space Needle, and they have this ride on top of it where you sit in these chairs, and then they dangle you over the fucking floor that's like 5 million
it's one
feet
you're
below.
talking about.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
the
they
one
just
that
spin you in a
rotates.
fucking circle. Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So my brother's still thinking that he's Billy Badass, just like I'm in the chair next to my brother. I'm just as tough as him. Let's go! As soon as they dangle us over, my brother just shrieks like a goddamn poltergeist. And the ride attendant goes, "It's too late for you, son! I can't bring it back!"
That's exactly what you want to hear.
That's a good one.
Someone get that motherfucker a raise.
Dude, that even scared me a little bit the way he said it. My butthole clenched and I'm like, we're gonna die. Oh god, okay, let's go. Let's do it then.
This is how it goes.
You think you clenched
Listen.
up?
If your brother got up, he would have took the seat with him.
I know. But the only thing that got me, the one thing that I told myself before we started rotating is I was just like, I'm a fan of Bam Margera. Bam wouldn't be afraid, so I can't be afraid. This is for you, Bam.
You liar. Ben would be screaming. the whole
Yeah,
time.
he would be
Seriously.
freaking out.
But it comforted me for the 2 minutes that we were up there. So we got
What
off
you
the
needed-
ride.
Oh, go.
You what?
Go,
Go ahead.
go.
That was a stupid joke. We're gonna ignore it.
So we the 2 minutes passes, we got off the ride. I'm jet lagged to shit. My legs aren't working, but my brother is a fucking 2x4 from head to toe. He cannot bend or move. There is no heartbeat. His entire chest was vibrating.
Oh my god.
He felt like Shy Lily on Red Bull.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Ah.
So I'm carrying my brother, who is stiff as a board, in my arms, going back downstairs to find our parents. And my mom's just like, "What happened to your brother? Weren't you watching?" "Oh no, I came back inside." "So you left your 2 children unmonitored on a swing, dangling 5 million feet above the ground because it was too hot outside?"
I think it's actually 500. I think you were right on with that estimate.
Which is still
Fucking terrifying.
Oh no, I think it's like, isn't it like 1,000 feet up the Space Needle from the
God, I
roof
hope not.
where we were dangled?
I know they put a
No.
drop zone on top of it now, which seems not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, ultimately we did that, and now I have the surge of adrenaline because I live. I'm like, I'm fucking bulletproof. Oh yeah, by the way, all this, like this entire family vacation, I found out. Oh, it wasn't because my mom wanted to, spend some time with us and hang out. One of my aunts works at one of the hotels. She worked at Circus for a period of time, and she was able to comp us a room. And my mom thought, you know what? Let's just take the kids too.
Why not? I mean, you guys can at least get some fun out of it. It wasn't as bad as you initially made it sound, but I can see how it's not ideal for sure.
Especially there's still more shit to happen, but I don't want to take up more time. I want other people to talk.
Oh, so is that going to be the goblin
or the lizard?
How about the goblin?
Let's go with the... Okay, I'm trying to think of something that we can talk about, in total honesty.
Same here.
Because there's a lot of things we do that aren't very exciting, at least they're the ones that I remember.
And I'm over here.
They're not necessarily PogChamp.
The most exciting thing I've done in summer is just camping trips. There's nothing really crazy.
Oh, there's the story of the 6-day fish, Mikey. Mikey, do you remember that?
I don't even know.
Are you talking about Willie?
Yeah, I'm talking about Willie.
If you want to talk about that one, sure, that's all you.
Okay, this story's always stuck out in my mind where we had our cousin Willie. His name was also Adrian, but Willie's just a lot easier to remember. He caught a fish, and it was his first one. He was gonna gut it, do the whole thing, prepare it, eat it for dinner, the whole thing. He doesn't have the guts to do it, so he puts it in the freezer, says I'll do it tomorrow. Takes it out of the freezer the next day. Fish is still alive once it thaws out, so he panics and he stabs it. And he throws it back in the freezer because he lost his nerve and he was gonna wait until tomorrow to do it. Takes it out the third day. De-thaws it. Fish is still alive. And yeah, the fish is still alive
used to die.
somehow. Yeah,
This fish is 50%. He's got like 6 more stab wounds before you're finally done.
yeah, but he doesn't want to throw it away. It's because he's like, this is my first fish. I want to do this, so he just keeps it in the freezer for like 3 more days. It's like it's gonna stop eventually.
My first
It lasted 6 days. It was still thrashing around. Eventually, he had to like Henry VIII the thing so it would stop. That was hilarious. He was so mad, and every time he'd take it out, he would like slow crawl, like in a horror movie when you would like slowly open up the door to something, and you would just like work your head around the corner to see if it was something was there. Oh my god, that was the best.
Like some Scooby-Doo shit.
That was the highlight of that week-long camping trip. That was so funny, dude. I remember on the last day. Yeah, because it was hilarious seeing him freak out every day, and then on the last day, he's just hunching over a trash can like a goblin with a pocket knife. Dude, it was hilarious. That was so much
I was
fun.
like, this is fucking gold.
Dude, I will remember that forever. What are you talking about on that same trip, though, Mikey? I don't remember anything else happening on that trip. Other than the pool break, not the pool, the slide breaking while someone was in it.
I forgot about that.
Oh, you forgot?
I forgot about that. I was gonna just say the pontoon boat. The fact that they not only let us rent it, that we put 2 full fold-out tables, a full DJ equipment, 2 48-inch subs, and a whole ton of food, ice chest, and like way
I
over.
remember hearing this story.
You know how
For anyone who's ever been on a pontoon boat, they have the big flat bottom. This is a double layer one, and it's got a water slide on top that you can go down. You can jump off the top, and on the bottom, it's so big, it's even got a outhouse, so to speak. So the recommended weight limit is 20 people max. We had like 30.
Yeah.
All of that
And
equipment
it was fully loaded. Fully loaded. We were slammed out on the water.
And it's just a mobile dance party. There are people that like trying to fish, and then out of nowhere, it'll be dead silent, and you just hear boom, boom, tsh, tsh, and it just gets louder and louder the closer we get.
Dude, we were heard across the entire
water.
lake. It was so funny. The best part is when we ordered the party bar, when they pulled it off the dock, the new guy slammed the slide into the dock and broke it, so they had to replace it.
Oh my
We were like an hour late. So we had time to get everything ready. And then when we finally get it repaired and we take it out on the boat, they didn't tighten it all the way. So the first kid that went down the slide went with the slide and just fell into the water. That was
The
awesome.
slide went, wait for me!
Yeah, legit. It said, oh, we're going. So then we had to get that fixed. I don't know why they didn't question that we were fully loaded when they tried to fix the slide. They were just like, alright, sick. We don't care. It's an inch above water.
Dude, I enjoyed
That
a
was-
lot
that
of
was
that.
something.
Being a little kid and having all the adults be just as immature and stupid as we were was gold,
Yeah.
man. That trip was so much fun to me, and it was so
And
fun.
we had Fonzie on that trip. That was a mess.
Oh my god, can we?
Fonzie, Deej you, but aggressively more in every single way. And I mean
God.
every way.
Oh yeah, no, Deej, you want to hear a great quick side note about Fonzie?
What's up?
He shows up to a house party with, the 5-pound bags of gummy bears you can get on Amazon.
You mean the laxatives?
No, the real gummy bears.
Okay, because I know the ones that are like, calorie free or something, those are laxatives. Don't ask me how I know. Anyway.
Why? Anyways, he walks up with one of those, and they're all vodka soaked. The whole 5-pound bag.
Oh,
Fonzie
hell.
goes hard.
Oh,
I
he
had
ate
to
like
get
half the
called.
bag too.
I had to get called. I wasn't invited to this party. I had to get called to this house to calm him down, chill him out, get him home, confiscate the bag, and then sneak out all the other liquor before anybody else started doing the same shit. Wasn't even a party I was invited to. They're just like, oh, Mikey knows how to handle Fonzie. Call him.
Yeah. Our family just
Especially
rolls
when I
like
was
that,
a-
man.
Especially when I was a fucking corpsman in the Navy. I got that all the time. These parties that were happening in the barracks or at other people's houses near base, and I'm not invited to the shit, but something bad happens, and it's just like, oh yeah, call the corpsman so we don't have to actually get in trouble and go to the hospital.
Oh my god. You were at a rank
you
and a
guys go-
That
position,
checks
though.
out.
I'm just the guy who wasn't invited to this house party.
Yeah. You were the last line of defense.
I guess so. Fuck.
That's basically what I was. Last line of defense, and I didn't even know. Like, oh, so next time can I party with y'all? We'll call you if we need you. Fuckers.
Fuckers.
Brandon, do you have one? If not, I want to bounce an idea off Fraser.
I don't.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, one.
Hold up, my mic just kind of cut.
Oh,
that
you're
was
good.
Mikey.
That was me.
That was Mikey.
Yeah, that was
Natasha was making a hard turn, and she just went nose first into the door hard.
Yeah, she does it. And she only does that on my room. I don't know why. I think she's used to my
she's
door being
okay.
open all the
She's
time.
good.
Yeah.
She's like, Adrian's in here. Bam! Ah! What the hell? Anyways,
God
what
damn.
were you saying, Brandon?
So yeah, I don't got anything. I can't think of anything.
Okay, Fraser. This is a
Yeah.
while back. This would have been SAC Anime Summer 2011? 2000, yeah. We graduated 2012. This would have been 2011. Our second year. I think it was right when you got your license. So you drove up to meet us after, because you had your part-time job at that point, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. I think I know where
Being
you're
in a
going with this.
hotel room. Yeah, being in there was a bunch of VIP
I know where they're going, too.
areas. Quick,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of VIP parking areas, and we just took all the cones and moved them so Fraser could park in the VIP, and nobody said shit. We just stole one from one of the voice
Yeah.
actors. If
I was here for some of
my
that
car,
story.
it
That
my
was
dad's
funny.
truck.
Ha!
The old F-150.
I think he's a great voice actor and talented actor as a whole. But you know what? When you prank everybody, sometimes it comes back around. So if it was you, I win. Anyways, so this was our second attempt at a con. Our good buddy Jose. Oh my god, this scares the shit out of me.
Alright, for everybody else, I live
Bruh.
right across the street from fucking
Siren
Chicken.
Head
That
jump
was
scare over
fucking
here. Let's
rad.
go.
God fucking damn it. They are sneaky bastards.
That was awesome. That was awesome. This is why I have Frazier on 5%.
God damn
Let's
it.
go. Yo,
I can't,
Amtrak, hit us up with a sponsor.
Seriously.
Oh,
I take an anti-sponsor. They put us through hell.
Fucking nuisance.
Did it sound like somebody just aggressively blew into 12 harmonicas simultaneously?
Dude, hey, like no joke. Like take any like small city street. My house is on the other side of the train tracks from that. Like,
That's beautiful.
oh god.
Anyways, heart attack averted. This is our second year SAC anime. Second anime event we've ever been to, and it was, for the time, this was the big event in the area. We didn't have Comic-Con anywhere other than San Diego at the time. That's how old it was. We didn't have any of the Wizards events. It was very small, so to go to a con this size is a bunch of teenagers who spent all year working part-time jobs, recycling, selling every little knickknack you can find or fix. Anything we could to get enough money to cover our ticket, hotel, and just enough food to survive. Anything extra was merch money. So you missed this part of it because you got dropped off. Our friend's family dropped us off, and they had heard of the event. They had seen it from a distance. They drop us off inside this time. Mom's like, okay, this is a little weird. I'm going to hop out and register. The hotel is in her name. Got everything all cleaned up, signed up, ready to go. As soon as she leaves, Dad just full whips around like this, and he's like, boys, seriously. And he pulls out a Ziploc bag. I should turn back. Like this big. Dude, he was like fully excited. I've never seen this man like smile in my life, let alone jump so fast to shake a fully loaded van. He pulls out a Ziploc bag like this big, and it's just full of condoms.
What the?
And he throws it at his son full speed, and he's like, "I don't want to see any of these in this bag when I get back. I swear." And he jumps back, he's dead forward. She's just fucking back to robot.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Dude, at least you had a pair of those. At least you had a pair of those advocating him to, get his fucking rocks off.
Oh my god, I could go into so much, but because of my friend, I still keep up with that family, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble, and I don't want the mom to kill me because she will.
Yep.
It was just so fun to like start the day like that. We got out of high school. Everybody piled in this van. We didn't even have time to like get anything packed. You packed the night before. After you clocked out of school, Fraser had a part-time job, so he drove himself up because he was the most responsible. The rest of us got dropped off with a bag full of condoms in our backpacks. That was
I think I was the only one that was old enough to have a license at the time.
You were, because I was a few months behind you, and I didn't have my truck yet. I got my truck the next year.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was broken, but that's a whole other thing. It was just such a weird experience to get dropped off like that. And then we're getting situated, we're having fun, we're having a good time. And at like 9 o'clock, Fraser's like, hey, everything ran late. I had to deal with some family stuff. We steal the VIP parking. He shows up. Our buddy Ben does Sharpie tattoos on all of us. And Ben's kind of gangster, so they look like fucking real gangster cholo tattoos. Yeah, they really do. Like, I had my last name starting right here on my arm for everybody, and it wound up to my mid. What's up here? Is this past shoulder or past elbow? I don't know what that muscle is called.
You're about there.
I think it's called your bone.
I don't
bicep?
know. I should know this. Something. Anyways,
Your bicep,
it's just
I think.
past shoulder. And then it had a big sun on top of it, and I was like a full arm thing, and it looked so good. We still have pictures of this somewhere. I got to bring them up. They might be on an old Facebook post or something. We had full prison tattoos. A bag full of confidence is what we're going to call that bag his dad gave us. And it was just so weird to be teenagers dropped off at an event like this, and they just left us there for like 3 days. 3 days unattended with no adults. I think we were like 16 years old at the time. Now, most of us were 16. Fraser was just turning 18. I was about to hit 17 because you got some time on me.
Yeah. You were about to turn 18 as well. You were a few months behind 17. Me, but the same year.
Fuck. Me and you are older than everybody. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all were.
Yeah, because I had to go buy swords for everybody when they wanted to buy them.
Yeah, Frazier was that guy. It was just so funny.
I had to accompany them to buy swords, guys.
You guys were
I just thought it was so
talking
funny
about
that
this
our
shit.
families just dropped us off.
You
What's
guys are
up?
talking about this shit. And I'm just over here. 2000. What you said? 2011.
That
Yeah.
was 2011.
Yeah, you guys are talking about this, and I'm over here like I was fucking 12 when they did this shit. The hell? I can
Big feels. I was also 12, and I was there.
Exactly. He was there.
Yeah, they left him with us too. Like, who allowed
They
this?
took me to a lot of places I really shouldn't have gone. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys
Didn't
would have done
question it
that.
either.
I know they're just like, oh, it's Mikey's little brother. That's what's up. People still call me Mikey's little brother, by the way. Ben's known my name for 22 years. Still call me Mikey's little brother. That
Mikey,
fuck.
real
You're
quick,
still
sit on the chair
only
where-
exclusively.
You good?
Little Bonds,
We're just
Little
readjusting.
1 minute technical difficulties.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know.
That
How
little spin move
Victor's
kinda
still.
fucked you up a little.
Spin.
I'm like nowhere near where I started during this recording. I keep rolling in the chair because I fidget. It's a good thing I
No,
don't
that
have
chair
leg
does that.
tracking. I'd be playing footsies with DJ right now. I fidget when I sit. Okay, the VR thing's cool because we can do this. We can have fun. We can be spatially aware. But now everybody can see that I just constantly fuck with my hands. I'm always moving shit. I'm always throwing things. Like,
Oh no! In the recording,
I,
you're gonna see how much I move. I'm no better.
Well, you're.
I don't
You know
think
what?
I'm-
Never mind.
True.
Shut your face.
Hmm?
I don't want to hear it.
I was going the same
but-
place.
Hmm?
Another quick
no.
but tame one that I have. I'd have to take it back to, and I miss this
What?
festival. I wish they would. I wish that they would bring it back, but you know the creators are not doing too hot right now. But I remember the very first time I went to Ozfest during summer July, hot summer months in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh my God, it was amazing. I want to say that was the year that there was like Cradle of Filth, Chevelle, System of a Down.
Whew.
Blink-182 had just got booed off stage. Then we booed.
Yes.
Already off stage.
Yes.
And then Avenged Sevenfold was headlining. And that was gonna be my very first time seeing Avenged Sevenfold. That was gonna be my very first time seeing Avenged Sevenfold, and I'm in the there's this venue in Arizona. It's called the Cricket Pavilion. It's like there's gonna be the stage, the pit, the seats, and then lawn, and it's a lot of lawn. There's a reason why the tickets were only $30. But
Oh well.
this is now gonna be my first time at a concert where, even though I've been exposed to mosh pits, I've never been exposed to a mosh pit where A, it's on grass, B, the grass is wet, and C, we're at an incline.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see where this is going.
Yeah.
That mosh pit became mudsliding really quickly, and at one point I didn't want to mudslide. I had no
Sucks.
interest in mudsliding. And then some dude also just grabs me, some drunken dude with the biggest beer belly I've ever seen, and like a lumberjack's beard. He just goes, "You're a turd, little guy." Grabs me and just violently throws me down this hill. And for the first 2 seconds, I was scared out of my life. But then as I got towards the bottom, I'm like, "This is so fucking sick. I want to go again."
That's how you learn
I
right
never-
there, man. I never got the argument of I don't want to do a mosh pit. That doesn't look fun. Well, have you tried?
Dude, that's the biggest thing I hear is it looks so violent because you're watching like the Wall of Death videos and shit like that. Like that's your intro to it? No, they're actually really fun.
No, I recommend everybody tries a wall of death at least once. All of you out there,
Oh, yeah,
you
no,
especially,
definitely do it. It's fun.
All of you
Hey,
try a
I've
wall of
already done
death.
it. I've already done it.
Oh, see, it's free.
Yeah, no,
right?
it's
you
so
feel
much
good
fun.
afterwards.
Take it from someone who
I might
just
be
recently
psychotic.
started going to concerts. Mosh pit. I was hesitant at first, but mosh pit is fun as shit. I love it.
Granted, if you are that
No, well,
one
that's just
asshole in the
fun,
mosh
too.
pit that's like reefing the edge of the crowd, please understand that I hope your toast is always burnt and your shower is never the right temperature. Okay, because you are that guy, and nobody likes that guy.
Ours is a local FedEx driver. His name's Kyle. He's actually really nice.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He busted my lip one time, and after the show, he literally walked up. And I'm not in a weird way. He literally walked up, hand on the shoulder. Hey, bro, I'm sorry I got carried away. That was uncalled for. I'm like, I'm fucking aware. You sent my lip to God, same day shipping. Like spitting up blood still. He's like,
Bro,
I'm
you're
sorry,
off the
dog.
clock.
Yeah,
You don't need to be. You don't need to do that.
You don't need to be sending these hands express freight.
Right? This elbow's got a
didn't
same
pay
day
extra
express
for
to your
this.
fucking mouth.
Dude, I get it. I get the distaste for those guys. It's so weird, like who they are outside of when you see that crazy dude in the pit. And then I think I know why he does that. It's because he's a postal worker. It's starting to show from that one over there. But
Get the stress all out at once.
In a
Well,
productive
Don't start
way.
with me. Don't start with me.
This
Well, I
guy
was just
knows.
at Metallica 2 weeks ago, and the pit was pretty tame for the most
Yeah.
part. And then these like these two Uber chads decided, hey, we're gonna go wreck the fun. The first thing that they do is they like face each other, squat down, grab each other's opposing hands, and then they just start doing a twister spin and knocking into the edge of the crowd and knocking over anybody who's actively running because they have all that force and momentum. You can't exactly stop them. And then when they finally broke up that, they were legit just straight up punching people, like throwing hands. So
well,
anybody
that's what
that was
happens when you
nearby.
go to a Metallica show.
Yeah.
And so at that point, that's when a couple other like moshers that were like, we're here for the humans that aren't moshing. As soon as I saw them punch people, I swear at everything. At one point, the lights went out because they're about to intro to the next song. You could hear these guys taking the assholes to the ground and kicking the shit out of them.
Damn.
I don't know who to root for in this story. I like when Metallica fans
Yes.
get irritated.
It's pretty good.
It's
Especially when you
entertaining.
tell them that Metallica's
I
not
paid
that good.
$800
Even as a
for these
joke.
tickets. I don't want anybody to have
Yeah.
fun if they're in my way.
Oh, like the
Oh, yeah.
like those guys that like get all pissy when you're trying to get up to one of the pits.
Oh,
You just threw him with one arm.
I'm not proud of that. I accidentally threw a couple.
Well, hey, they were being dicks. In all fairness, they were
Dude.
being dicks for no good reason.
He got in my face and started screaming at me when I asked if I could step by because I was trying to get in the pit. He said, and I shit you not, it sticks in my memory because I got so mad. He got up in my face and he said, "No, fuck you. I know your games. You're just trying to take my spot, but I was here first, homie." And he put his hand on my forehead, and I'm like, "Okay, tell you what." One hand in between the lovely young couple. I hope they're still doing well. Did not realize I had been a little off kilter and full of adrenaline, and I threw them both about 8 feet each. I am felt
In
immediately
opposite
bad after that.
directions.
You threw them
Yeah.
curtains open. Damn.
I
Yeah.
was so mad, dude. I was just polite. I didn't push. I didn't shove. I was just trying to get in the mosh pit for Korn. Because if I don't know if anybody out there has heard of Korn, I feel like you should. And if you don't,
Mm-hmm.
do. If you're at a Korn show
yourself
and you're not
something.
bouncing, yeah, if you're not bouncing, if you're not singing, if you're not getting into the music, you're probably dead inside and you're wasting the space that could be pit. Please step out of the way. Let the young people who are having fun go to have fun.
Okay.
Don't get in my face. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch my face. That's an exact way to get your ass beat. God damn.
That's how you start a pit right then and there.
I didn't mean to rant. I like brought up a lot of shit.
Oh, that's
No,
good.
man, it's good.
That's
man.
good. Trust
Play
me.
narcissistic cannibal, you fucking tool.
Oh, yeah. Let me,
Yeah, we'll tell you boys
guys a
that story
breakdown.
later.
Let me give you guys a breakdown real quick because something similar like that happened. So, the way this menu was set up, it was very poorly set up. They have this big ass VIP section that's on the field, but it also leads to this building called the Jack Daniels building. Now, keep in mind, these tickets were $2,000 a pop. I'm not doing that. Hell to the no. So I already paid $500 for me.
Okay.
So this pitting area, it's gated off, but it's taken up a big section of the field where the rest of the regular people are standing. And so we see this gap randomly, and I'm thinking, oh, I can get my way into there. There seems to be a lot of room there. I don't know why these people stopped here. So I start trying to very politely go past people so I can like nudge forward. One guy stops me and he goes, "I know you see the open area. That's gated off. It's completely fenced off. There is no going over there. It's for VIP only." Oh, my fault. I'm now going to take my place back where I was because I did shove past people. This one dude, wearing a fucking Where's Waldo jumper, all of a sudden just starts yelling out, "Excuse me, I dropped my suntan lotion." And he just starts dropping his shoulder down in front onto anybody that's standing in front of him and didn't move within the quarter second that he said something. "I dropped my suntan lotion. I dropped my suntan lotion." The people that I was with, he ended up shoving her out of the way. And before I'm about to beat this guy 3 ways for Sunday, this inner New Yorker girl all of a sudden pipes up and starts hollering at him, calling him every fucking thing. And I'm sitting there like, "God, you're pretty." That was amazing.
Why are we like this?
Step on me. But so she starts telling him like what's going on, and so he's just like, "Oh, I didn't know it was a gated section. Yeah, you should have asked before you started hitting people with your fucking shoulder, you piece of shit." And I'm like, "All right, oh yeah, sorry. Snap back to reality. I gotta kick this guy's ass. That's right. After ready. All right, here we go." But before I can even make a fist or do anything, her hands, she's got Miyagi hands. She smacked this guy 3 times before I could blink and know what happened.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Just literally cowboy stance, just ba ba ba. And he didn't know what the hell happened.
He's holding his face in disbelief, just like, "I've been struck." And I now have the moral quandary of, do I hit this woman back? Because there's now 300 people looking at me that will each take their time to beat the shit out of me if I do.
We will.
Yeah, we will.
Or I back down and I look like a bitch for not doing something about it. And I'm thinking to myself, take the ladder. Take the ladder. Now, this one awesome dude who I met up with, he ended up giving me a Sam Adams. His name was Earl. I guess he read that guy's mind and he read the room, and he just goes, "Don't even think about it, dumb fuck." So the guy just walks away, and I'm like, "Okay, rewind. What the fuck just happened?" So they give me the play-by-play, and I'm like, "That's what I thought. Where is he?" He's nowhere to be found at this point, and I'm like, all right. Let's continue watching Weezer. They're still on stage for some fucking.
Is it a Weezer show?
No, this is at Metallica. They were opening for Metallica. This is the show from the other day. What I told you guys.
I feel like that's backwards, but that's my opinion.
Okay.
A little bit of. Oh, it was one of those festivals that has like a shit ton of bands that essentially have nothing to do with each other.
No, I
This
mean
is when
Metallica should be opening for Weezer.
Damn.
Yeah, I said it. Fight me. Put it in the comments. Fight me on the streets. I don't care.
They were one of those like bucket list bands. I'm like, you know what? I want to see you at least once.
House rules, settle it in the yard.
And I'm happy I did. It was a fantastic show as like for what the show was. Because beforehand, I don't care for Weezer. There was some band on before Weezer called Glow Animals. Don't know who the hell they are.
No idea.
And then before Glow Animals was Modest Mouse. Where I know the one song that everybody knows.
Float on.
No, Creep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit DJ.
I'm just gonna hit DJ. Everything we just spoke. I'm
not okay.
Yeah.
Don't look at me with those unblinking anime eyes.
It's just
What? What'd I say?
You just.
I don't know. Those things are
Yeah, so that's why with some of
those
those events where, and trust me, I hate when I have to push forward to, especially if I'm trying to get to somebody who's ahead and they're waiting for me. I feel so guilty when I have to push past people because I know I'm a big dude. Don't let the anime girl fool you. I am gargantuan. I hate having to push past people. I hate the fact that I've been tapped on the shoulder several times. Like, "Excuse me, sir. You are just too tall. Might I please squeeze in front of you so I can enjoy the show?" And it's either, "Yes, absolutely, please step in front of me." Or if I'm having a bad day, tough cookies, get a growth spurt. Depending on how I'm feeling that day. Don't sigh at me in that tone of voice.
You know you're like 3 feet taller than me.
These are
That
facts.
makes me...
These are facts.
It makes me roughly 9 foot. Sick.
Well, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's about right.
My guy, when you fail in your Heelys, it took you like 3 minutes to hit the ground.
Also true.
I felt the air pressure change as I was falling. Like I could inhale deeper.
Timber.
The air was
That's how
more
you
full.
avoid. That's how you avoid injury. You get that high oxygen, dense air before you hit the ground.
Just breathe in deep real quick.
I hit the ground, and
Oh.
Lumberjack comes up, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, I'm too late."
You're your own airbag.
Damn it.
Man, I haven't been to any summer shows in over 2 years, and I want to squeeze in at least one this time because life's been crazy, schedules all over the place. But I want to get in that Five-Finger Megadeth one with the Who and Fire from the Gods. I think that's going to be
Five-Finger
the
Megadeth.
must
That'd
do.
be fun.
That'd be fun.
I figure Megadeth. That's the super group. That's the new version of Hell Yeah.
Deej,
Yes.
please stop.
Yeah, pasa.
Senor, you're no
I'll figure out how to
Sí,
take off
sé.
these eyebrows.
Si se puede.
Look at all these stars out here. If any one of them could fall and just take out DJ, that'd be great. I'm feeling
All
that
right, which
one
one
right
of
there.
which one of them is my star sign? Because is it the one that looks like a dick? That was like right there.
No, that one looks like a bitch.
That's me too. All right.
What? Crackheads, absolute crackheads.
Lowered my head back down. I was just staring into Brandon's fucking like Japanese
Gonna say,
flag
would you
eyes.
believe it's not me for one? This is crazy.
So, dude.
Sad, dude.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Do we got any interesting ones from the Lizard King? Ow, I hit my headset.
What were we talking about again?
I heard
Right.
that. I audibly
I don't
heard
remember.
Summer lost in the conversation.
We were talking about like summer trips and
Fun
stuff we
summer
did a while
memories.
back.
That. Fun
Oh,
summer
I know what we're talking
memories,
about.
guy.
Dargo, I know what we're talking
The
about.
mouse.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mom
Connor, I'm
balls.
gonna dance for your boof.
Yes.
Fucking got him.
Can we
Fucking
talk
got
about
him.
this guy's
Fucking
balls?
got him. Fucking got him.
Talking about somebody's balls. Oh yeah, did he say the thing? He said the thing.
Yeah, I
He
said the thing. I said the thing.
Dude, he said the thing. Audience, he said the thing. And hopefully you guys heard it because it was the thing. If you don't
It
know
was
the
thing.
thing, tough. Anyway, hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi.
I've actually. We got another fun one with Adrian.
Uh-oh.
If we got time to kill. Huh?
We've gone for about 90 minutes, so I think if you
Yeah, we got like 90 more.
That should take us closer for one more, and then we can wrap.
All right. I'm game. If everybody out there is still chill, I'm game. So I got a
y'all better-
lean. I can't quite see the goblin. Goblin, come into frame, please.
Move forward. Green one.
Pad 1.
There we go. Now I got you. Okay.
Sorry, I'm still looking at parts.
PC shopping out here.
Yeah.
So there was an interesting summer trip, and I know we've talked about it
Mhm.
on the channel before, but we only talked about the VR and gaming related stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. So,
Yes, sir.
man, I can't even think of what year it is. We did the math the other day, and I think it was 2013, 2014.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I can Google it real quick since I have my laptop in front of me.
You don't need. All right, yeah, go for it. So we went to Florida with the family to go to Disney World. It was a family trip. It was kind of you're graduating. Adrian's graduating soon. Air quotes soon. Let's go on a big family trip. Go spend some time together. Have some fun. It was a blast. Getting the whole family into a VR game setup. Going to these crazy high-tech displays and arcades. Going on all the crazy rides. There were two really crazy things at Disney World, though, that kind of set the trip apart on a different level. One was interesting because, well, they tie together. But the first one is we met a guy named Alan. I wish I would have kept his last name. Mom has it somewhere. We wrote him an outstanding review. Like if he's out there, I
Oh, yeah,
feel
that guy
like
was a
if you
real
didn't
one.
get a yeah, if you didn't get a promotion after that review, it was like a multi-page letter, finely written. Everything they taught you in college on how to write a good letter was in this. And it was just
Yeah.
just to recommend this guy be seriously taken care of at his job. He
Oh, yeah,
is
great.
part of what were they called? Customer relations, or was it
They were. It was officially it was
Guest-
customer relations, but they were called like guest concierge or some shit like that. Guest
exactly?
something.
Yep, that's what it was. So if you're wandering around Disneyland and somebody, I don't know if they do this anymore. This has been years, obviously. And somebody in khakis and an official shirt with a name tag and a fanny pack walks up to you, starts asking you questions, make conversation. The way that employee works is if they see anybody just standing around, or if they feel like there's a group that they could work with, they'll single them out, say, hey, you guys get backstage. I'm your fast pass for any ride you want to go on. All the VIP treatment, anything you need, and we can even hook it up on food. You guys are hanging out with me for the rest of your day for the day. That is the hookup. We got on every ride in Epcot Center before noon. We got backstage to all the shows. Any ride we needed to get on, we would actually go through the service routes in the back, and we'd cut that huge ass walk. We'd be in the front of the coaster in like 7 minutes.
Yeah, that was the best part. Is it was only supposed to last for a day. We ran into him every day for a week straight. We just kept bumping into him. We were grabbing lunch after just arriving to the park, and he just happened to be in line right in front of us. It was so goddamn funny. We
My
just kept finding him.
Yeah.
Dude,
And it was like hella random, because the first time we hung out with him, he didn't do the whole single us out thing. Him and my dad were talking shit because they got mom to go test out segways when they were brand new, and she's trying to go through
yeah,
this
that was
obstacle course, and there's two screaming 40-year-old men just go right turn, screaming at the top of their lungs, and everyone's watching, everybody's pointing, and I'm like, fuck, those are my parents. We ended up spending several days.
Chaos.
Oh, dude, it was so bad. You would expect the kids to be a menace. No, this is just the grown-ass adults making a scene at fucking Disney World. Anyways, we did that for a few days, but the real, like, cherry on top of this whole adventure, because I love Disneyland. I love roller coasters. I love getting lost in the environment. Obviously, games like this are shit I'm really into. VR has been a driving force for me, getting a PC. I like the immersion of stuff and telling a story. Well, this guy does two very immersion breaking things. Why am I... Fuck. Two very immersion breaking things. The first one
Guy.
is he asks, hey, the fireworks show at Epcot is world class, and I will stand by that. It is amazing.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's like, do you guys want VIP seats? For anybody who's never been to Epcot Center to catch a fireworks show, it is a fucking nightmare.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
Worst thing in the world.
I lived there.
You live there.
So every year for my birthday, actually, I would go to Disney. Was it Disneyland, Disney World? I never got them right, but
World.
because it was literally like an hour and a half trip from where I lived. Like it would be from like where we live now to go to like Six Flags, Discovery Kingdom. So that was my birth. That was like what we did for my birthday every year, because it was just so freaking close. And I know how bad it is to get to those firework displays and shit like that. It's a nightmare. Fuck. But Jesus.
I never stayed long enough at Disneyland.
Yeah, I see you freaking out. Yeah, you're
Fireworks.
Yeah, no, that's why I got
Hold on. Mikey is freaking out. Anyways, to continue on with the story. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Alright, to continue on with the story.
You're not even like sitting in the chair on my screen.
Anyways, to continue on with the story. Yeah, by the way, it's all standing for the fireworks show around a man-made, like, pond, basically, or lake, or whatever. Large body of water, I don't care. It's a giant circle. And it is a nightmare. You literally have to... Here, I'll help out. You literally have to, can I have my fucking smart?
Okay.
You literally have to stand there for hours upon hours at a time just to get anywhere close to the guardrail. We walk right past everyone with the security team. They literally, like, Mr. President us our way through the crowds, and we walk right onto the docks. We thought VIP seat meant that, like, they were gonna send us on, like, the loading area, or, like, right in front of the gates, or even where, like, the employees go in. No, we sat on the waterfront, on the dock, and every time a firework went off, the entire dock would shake and almost, like, cat thighs. Those were our VIP
that
seats.
sounds lit.
It was
Yeah, we
so
were sitting
cool.
8
That sounds
feet
awesome.
from the pyrotechnics team, and they were
Yeah,
hanging
we-
out, giving us gear to wear and shit. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, they're like, hey, here
They're
are
like,
our
"Oh,
fucking
little guy."
earpieces. Yeah, dude, everything was so sick. Oh, that was so cool.
So, regular people are watching the fireworks show. They broke it down for us. VIPs are watching from 50 feet from the water. Regular guests are watching 100 feet from the water. And you still feel the shockwaves. You still feel the heat. We were watching from 80 feet.
We were on
in
the water. We were on the water.
What the fuck?
That was so sick. Dude, whenever something
So-
went off, you would feel it. Like, you would feel the shockwave, then you would feel the heat, and then you would hear it. We were that close.
Shit was intense. Like, they were worried Adrian was going to get freaked out because he's a little kid, because they have a bar
didn't give a fuck.
called the Inferno. If anyone has never heard of it, it is a solid square. It was a solid cube that floats out on the water, and every foot is a propane burner hooked up to a massive underwater system. It shoots what did they say it was? Like an 80-foot ball of fire in all
I think so.
directions.
I think
And
so.
it just goes off randomly through the event. That heat wave, it was like broad daylight, and then it would just cut to black, and then the fireworks would start going again. Shit, it was insane. I gotta say, like, it felt weird. I've never been paid the extra, do the VIP, do the bougie thing, like go over the top. But that was like one of the most unbelievable experiences, and I think it really did highlight that trip because the VR stuff, the Disney Quest, hanging out with the family, getting a few drinks in. You probably weren't supposed to, but it happened. It's Florida. Florida happens.
Florida man.
Florida, Maine. Florida. Yeah, I don't know. We did that. We did Discovery Cove for anybody who's never heard of it. It is a beautiful one-on-one experience with sea life and avian life. They have a lazy river that's full of fish, and you just swim like 3 miles through this course that takes you through a aviary and all these crazy exhibits where you can hang out with animals and handle them and do all that stuff. Swimming with dolphins. They have this really cool tank that you swim in that's got a aquarium built into the bottom of the tank, and it all looks like a natural reef, but there's sharks in the middle and a shipwreck. So you just walk up and there's plexiglass and it's crazy thick. They'll never get through it, but you can't see it 10 feet underwater. So people are swimming up to sharks
Yeah,
and
that shit was
barracudas and
crazy.
having fucking panic attacks. It's the greatest
Yeah,
thing to see.
Yeah, and the pool itself was so deep that they had giant manta rays on the bottom that were completely undisturbed because no one could fucking swim down there. And they just chilled. It was so fucking cool, dude.
That sounds.
That place
We got
was
up
so
close
sick.
to him. That trip to this day is like one of my favorite memories I will hold on dear to forever because we did everything
Yeah,
you could
that was
want as
awesome.
a kid. Go to Disneyland, go hands-on with crazy exotic animals you've never heard of before. Dad made friends with the reggae band, and they were taking requests, and well, we finished our lunch right off
Yeah.
the stage. We can't take our parents
Oh, yeah.
anywhere. They're worse than
Yeah.
we are. They're making
Yeah.
friends. They're screaming at people. They're getting blasted with random strangers at like 9 in the afternoon. It's like total wild, total chaos.
That was hella funny. Food there was crazy good, too, for like a little, like, side attraction. Not even a side attraction. It's pretty big. It was everything there was handled. I felt like we never had to worry about a single thing there. It was so cool.
Seriously, like if you needed sunscreen, if you needed a different size suit, if you needed special swimming equipment, all you did is walk up to the nearest staff, say, "Hey, can I get this?" It's there in like 4 or 5 minutes tops. Even if they had to sprint from one end of the park to the other, they will get it for you that fast. It was so insane. And that one is. Oops, sorry. What's that?
No, I'm sorry. I had to clear my throat.
As far as like summer trips goes and stuff like that, that was just so much fun. Nowadays, it is so expensive, but I would love to be able to set up a trip with this group to do a very similar thing. Even if we don't go over the top and bougie, even if we do something small like Knott's Berry or Universal.
Ooh,
Or,
Knott's Berry would be sick with this group. DJ lives in Knott's Berry.
I feel
wrong?
like
Am
if
I
all
wrong?
of us got
No.
on this. Wait, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can do it, Adrian. We can ride the Pony Express 6-pack.
Yo, let's go. Let's get Turtle.
For anyone who's never seen the Pony Express ride
Let's
at
get
Knott's
Turtle.
Berry Farm, you get 3 horses side by side. Yeah, 6 horses, rows of 2, 3 in a line. And you 0 to 60 with the only thing holding you is a harness like this big, and it presses on your back. That's it. It's like a lap belt.
Oh, and then the loops around your ankles. That's it.
I didn't get the ankle strap. What the fuck?
No, not the strap. Remember, it was just like 2 pegs that kind of like looped around your ankle, and that was
it's
it.
like pegs on a bike that kind of hold you loosely. It's 0
Like
to
very
60 at a
loosely.
50-degree bank, like 80 feet up in the air. It's just a bullet track, and you're holding onto it like a motorcycle.
That shit was
Gnarliest coaster
scary.
I've ever been on. Yeah, our cousin got on. She's like, I'm gonna go ride. She's like, I'm gonna go ride the horses. She sees it launch, and she's like, nope, I'll wait for you guys at the bottom, and she just leaves. We're like,
Yeah, that
"What?"
shit was fucking scary. Oh my god.
In retrospect, I'm glad you didn't go on. I feel like that would have like been tears.
Yeah, that would've
and
been-
makeups
that would've been rough.
everywhere. It would have been bad.
That one was rough for
but
me.
I would love to do some stuff like that with this group. I think that'd be super fun if we just made it a weekend trip or like a week trip down to somewhere.
That'd be scuffed.
I've got
That'd be sick.
an ungodly amount of vacation time, so I'm down to make it happen.
I'm working on it.
That's-
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you could take like almost like 3 months off.
We did the math, and after the days I took off for my leg injury, I still have 2 months left. The owner
Yeah.
of the company's little sister came and sat me down, and she said, "You need to stop for a few weeks. Go away, relax, take your time off, get the fuck out of here." And I'm like, "Okay, you're the boss."
Hey, I'm just
Yeah, but here's
saying.
the issue with Mikey. He can't be
would do
home
that
for
and
more
they
than
would
2
still be
days.
calling you. Yeah. They would still be calling
Oh,
you every day, saying, when you coming back?
They learned
Yeah.
not to do that because remember when they called me in LA?
Oh, when we went down to LA. Yeah.
Or even when you were in Sacramento too, you would you'd be like, "Yo, I stopped drinking an hour ago." Mike, it's 6 in the morning. Yeah, I know.
Well, Sacramento was real. Sacramento was okay because I was at least clear enough. In LA, and I'm not saying do this, people. This is not the way you should talk to your boss at all. They
But
called
we,
me. Oh, I was
Drinking.
tired.
Do it.
I was
Do it.
still drunk when they called me.
Do it.
I just went to sleep. I'd been asleep for 30 minutes. Phone rings and it's blasting loud. Everyone else is asleep in the hotel. I don't want to wake anybody up. Answer the phone. Hey, boss, what's up? Yeah. I can't come in. I'm on vacation. Screaming. Absolutely screaming at me. Oh, well, we need to do this for the team. You only think about yourself. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I
Suck it.
understand. I explained to him calmly. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm on vacation. I couldn't get back to work. LA's far from home. It would take me more than a work day to get back. What do they want me to do? And he says, well, that's your problem. You figure it out. And he hangs up on me. I call the boss above him. I'm just like, explain the situation. Boss is okay. I go back to sleep. I think I'm okay. They call me back a fucking third time. I'm getting screamed at by the first boss. Like full on. I can't even understand what he's saying. We get into a shouting match. I'm super embarrassed. I think everybody in the hotel room's awake. I finally just, after some very choice words that were not TOS friendly, I hung up. I look around, still sleeping, actively snoring, making breakfast. I didn't wake up anybody.
no.
I had to sit through a disciplinary meeting when I got back. I was threatened with a write-up. I did not get said write-up, and I was very quietly asked not to talk to that manager for the next several weeks.
See, that's so fucking bullshit, though, because my boss would try that shit on me all the damn time. Where he's just like, it's your, I know you're on vacation, but I need you to come in. I'm like, and my boss, I talk to my boss very vulgar because he knows, not to toot my own horn, I was kind of the best that he had. And So there were several times just like, no, this isn't can you or will you? This is a you're coming in, DJ. And I responded with, no, this isn't a can you or will you? You're gonna suck my nuts, Jimmy. I don't give a damn. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation, which means I'm not required to come in. Anything you need, you can ask somebody else, i.e., not me, because I'm on vacation, which is Greek for I'm not coming in.
Yeah, the other time that I was remembering from Mike with your stuff is that when one of the other guys said that you were covering for him while we were at a con.
Oh yeah, someone falsified documents saying I canceled my vacation so I'd cover for them. Ain't that some shit?
Here's the worst part: he lived next door to us.
Oh yeah, that was
Mikey works
that's
with
a
some
story
con
for
artists,
another
dude.
day.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that guy. I'll start putting holes in walls. But we are getting.
Yeah, by the way, Mikey, you guys got a large
editor?
delivery today.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes to 2 hours.
Yep.
Okay,
Damn.
so we're gonna do our usual closing note routine this time with a little bit of added flair from the extra pixels that we have been delivered. But we're gonna be starting with Frazier closing notes. How you doing? And final thoughts.
I was doing great. This was a lot of fun. But one thing, fuck you, Amtrak. Other than that, I'm good.
Amtrak, please sponsor us.
Please, I'll take it. I'll do
That's not a
it.
problem. They just allow this
I'll
shit
do it.
that comes out of nowhere.
Wow, 100%.
I'll put that horn on the hotkey. We'll play it
Yo.
anytime you want.
Right? Every time that horn comes in, it's free sponsorship. You know who that is? That's Amtrak.
Yeah.
Every time the horn comes in,
That's
every time the
Amtrak,
horn
baby.
comes in, every time the horn comes in, 5 gift subs.
Yeah, every time that horn comes in, use code NoSkill.
Use code NoSkill.
Use code NoSkill.
Oh my god. Anyways,
Nah,
Adrian,
that's all for me.
Closing note, for everyone out there who doesn't know what I look like, this is literally what I look like, except I have hair. That's all.
Okay. Moving on to Brandon. Final
been good.
notes.
It's been good, y'all. I can't wait to edit because these guys put some extra work for me tonight.
But it was funny.
Sorry.
It was great. I loved it.
It was good.
Ugh. All right. Moving on to DJ in his pretty skirt.
Today was absolutely fun. I think this is like this new dynamic of doing a podcast is absolutely genius, and I had a good time doing this. Honestly, we could have gone so much longer if we just let go of the reins. But we're gonna. I think that all the fellas would agree. We're probably gonna do this more because this was really fun. And
Hell yeah.
thank you for inviting me.
Well, on that fine note, we have been NoSkill Entertainment. I have been Mikey. This has been our new experimental feature, and it has been 1 year with us, with all of us together. Viewers,
Happy
cast,
birthday.
creators,
Happy birthday.
Goblin, all of us.
Goblin.
So,
It's
from the
grot.
bottom of our hearts, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so very much, and we'll see you on the next one. Now leave. Get out. Get out.
Fucking go.
Did I pay
Now.
you rent?
Heathens. Fuck off. You go back into the cage.
You.
I'm wearing a shirt.
Oh my god, I didn't see the emote. It's so
No,
bad.
I'm out. Nope. I'm gonna go disappear in the woods.
Just
What
run.
happened?
Goblins go into the woods, everyone. Talk to you guys later.